Hey guys, Jen here from Crafting with Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off a week of dailies in my penny pages. B6, be productive daily. And because I apparently still have stuff left, and I also have a jumbo deco, we're going to finish up using this today. Now, here's the thing. I don't have any time stickers that start at 7 a.m. So we're going to have to leave this as is. I could cut some and change it later, but in case I don't, there you go. We're not going to retime it today. I have an 8:30 appointment. And you may go, why did you schedule an appointment for 8:30, Jen? You know you don't do well first thing in the morning. Well, unfortunately, that was my option. It was either like 8 or 8:30. So I have an appointment this morning to get tubes put in my ears. During the recent MRI, they found fluid behind my ears. Now, my ENT wasn't as concerned about it as my primary doctor seemed to be. But he did say he can put tubes in. I kind of want to not put that there. I want to put a green one here. He said he can put tubes in. He said it was a 50-50 chance it would do anything to help with like my migraines, but I also am very much aware of how I forgot to grab like some doodle grids down. I'm very much aware of how much pain and pressure I feel in my ears on the regular. So I think that going through with doing the tubes can only benefit me. I know there's always risks with procedures and stuff anyways. But I feel like this is the right choice. Today is World Rainforest Day. But I think it's the right choice for me. So we're going to go with it. I don't have a lot. I have like 3 half boxes and 2 quarter boxes. So I need to figure out if I need to grab my reusable sticker book. We're going to use this jumbo deco on the side over here because I don't have a second box. I thought I was using them both yesterday. I used 2 yesterday. And then I realized that I forgot about the one on the second page and I never actually used it. So yeah, that's why we're doing this today. I don't think I need to tombow everything out, honestly. We're just going to go with more of the center stuff right here because that's the boldest. I wonder if I should just take it off the page and cut it. It's too early for me. Well, it decided it wanted to stick itself down, so we're just going with it. It made the decision for me. There it is. All right. Let's zombie it out. I am not up. I'm not awake. When that alarm went off this morning, I was not happy. I'm like, man, all I want to do is keep sleeping. I have some little Z's or something I can find later and put there for the fact that I was still in bed sleeping at 6, right up till 7 when the alarm went off. And that was only because I needed enough time to be able to get up, do this, and at least eat something before I head there. I want to leave by like 8 because it's a good 15 minutes or so drive over there. It's not super far. It's like 6-7 miles from here. I'm sorry if you have kids and they just did the whole 6-7 thing, but I don't think about it honestly because I don't. But I think about it sometimes because it's a thing these days. I don't get it, but does anybody? So I have my appointment. I definitely think I want to use a half box for that. It's Dupixent day, and I need to do laundry. So, yeah, it's 6 to 7 miles from here. So it's not that bad, but it just depends on traffic. And I'm not used to going there this time of the day. So this will be my appointment. These were from Cheerful Planner Girl, but she's no longer open. As with a lot of the stickers that I own, a lot of them are from shops that are no longer open. But that's because wow, I only have two quarter boxes, and one of them is this, and one of them is that. We're just gonna go with it. Will this fit without me moving that header? Yeah. Okay, cool. Maybe. It's really tight. Let's see if it will without me having to. It's like right on the edge of it where it may be just easier to pull it up so it doesn't overlap just a smidge. And I do mean just a smidge, like right on the edge. All right, and we'll use that one to mark my Dupixent. Also, a Cheerful Planner Girl sticker. And then I gotta do laundry. And I need a sticker for, so I'm gonna use these for the laundry. The zombie and this are both from Beyond Paper Flowers. She is still very much open. So there's that. I could put laundry right above where I put my quote of the day. That might be the best. Again, unfortunately, it's the same box. And then I need a box for my truck. It's the same thing, but, it's going to kind of get covered up by that a little bit. And this one will probably get covered up by the quote of the day. But when you design boxes like that, it's kind of how it goes. All right, so we finished off a couple of sheets. Obviously, I still have some glitter headers, some date covers, and a half box left. Not terrible. Let me grab this reusable sticker book so I can put in my truck, and then we'll be done. So I just need a quarter box or a super skinny box of sorts. Something that's going to match this. This would be a perfect time to use like one of those brown boxes that I never use. I just need to find where they are. Because there's got to be one. Oh, there's a skinny brown box right there. See? I knew I had some. And I have brown trucks. We'll use those. Oh, hair. All right. There you go. So, yeah. If I remember to tell you about the weekend and stuff tomorrow, then we'll talk about it. But right now, I'm not awake. Sorry. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. We are gonna use up some of this kit. I still have kit leftover stuff hanging around, so that's what we're doing. So ear tubes are in right now. Things sound weird for me. I was told that it will probably sound tunnely for about a week as they start to heal, and that is definitely the case. So I sound different to myself. Everything around me sounds different. It's very weird. So yeah, fun times. But I mean, it was very quick. I got in there. My appointment was at 8:30. He came in probably around 8:45 ish, and I was walking out of there around 9. It was fast. They just numb up, clear the wax out, and then put some drops in. He said, "This is going to be the worst of it right here." And he's like, it'll burn for about 10 seconds. But after that, he did have a little bit of a fight with my right ear. My right ear fought him a little bit. We started with my right ear, but, that one was giving him some issues. It did not want to go in. But my left ear was flawless. It popped right in and we're out of there. So obviously, if anything feels weird, things seem like there's a problem, let them know. And if antibiotics or something are needed, usually for this, it's just a drop, which is great. He did say they can get infected, but it's just an ear drop that can be used for that. Instead of oral antibiotics, which is a good thing. And then, yeah, I mean, I go back and see him in about a month or so, follow up from it. So, see how it goes. Everything itches. I don't know. The best way I can describe it is if you've ever cleaned out your ears and you feel that itch and tickle down your throat, it's because all the tubes and stuff are all connected. So while it's healing, it kind of itches a little bit. And while I was putting them in, I was feeling it down in my throat too. And it's just the strangest feeling, but it's also very annoying that it's quite itchy. But, hopefully after the first week or so of going through the initial healing stuff, it will seem a whole lot better and things will be good. Because, did this to help things feel better, not feel crazy like they are right now. But it's part of the process. It's part of the healing. It'll be okay. So, yeah. Then I came home, worked on, well, actually, Dave got me wrapped up in looking at stuff on Amazon because Prime Day starts today. And then I came in the office and I worked on orders, got those in the mail. I do have a couple more orders that came in yesterday, but I actually might wait until tomorrow to do those. I know, shocker, I know. But the reason I'm saying that is because I really need to work on new releases. I didn't get them designed yesterday, but I did kind of figure out some things that I want to do. I kind of have a game plan, graphics and all that ready. So all I need to do is sit down and do it. So I really want to get those because I was supposed to have releases last week and didn't. So if I can sit down, get releases designed, maybe I should put that one on the other side and use the black instead of yellow on yellow. Of course it wants to be funky. If I can sit down and get releases ready to go, maybe I can either get them up. I can get them up either maybe this evening or tomorrow. So I definitely want to do that. Oh, I just thought of something else I need to remember to do today. I'm going to write this down real quick. All right. I got it marked. But yeah, I have things that need getting done. I kind of need to go grocery shopping, but I also, for a couple of things. I don't think I need that much, but I do need a few things. And I kind of want to go grab that. But I need to pay bills too. Ugh. I need to take those stickers out. I didn't take anything out, did I? Like, I took some stuff out, but I didn't grab out half the stuff I needed. I think because I thought about it and then I forgot about it, and now I'm thinking about it again. There. Those were quick ones to grab. All right, so I need today, I have to go get my allergy shots. Obviously, I couldn't do it yesterday. It may not be so obvious to you, but I couldn't do it yesterday because I got the tubes put in. It has nothing to do with the tubes as to why. It has everything to do with the fact of insurance and not being able to do shots on the same day you see the doctor. So I had my appointment, which is in-office procedure. I had that appointment, so I couldn't go get shots while I was already there. Doesn't work that way. I normally get shots on Tuesdays anyways, so it kind of works. But I need like 3 things for over here. So I don't mind using up some of these boxes at all because I'm not really going to be using this kit much other than today. I think I have I'm going to have to move that header. I have 1 full box left, so I can use this maybe later in the week when all I'm doing is deliveries or something. I am not really going to get much more out of this. All right, so we got 3 boxes there. That's for my quote of the day, whatever that may end up being. Let's go ahead and put something here, and then we'll put all the stickers in, and then we'll be done. I grabbed my reusable sticker book out. I was thinking I probably would need like a brush stroke or something for that, because that's not going to match. The only things that I have that I could match would be like these black ones. And actually, I think I like this one better for this kit. So we're going to go with that. And now we can add in all the actual stickers for stuff, and then we'll be done. Today is National Hydration Day. I mean, that should be every day. You should be hydrating, but, you know, make sure you drink your water. As I drink Coke Zero. And don't worry, I'll drink plenty of water today, as I usually do. But I gotta get my caffeine first. All right, so we're gonna add our zombie. I didn't want to get up when my alarm went off this morning either. I mean, explain to me how I was up early yesterday and then couldn't get to sleep last night. Oh, wait, maybe it was the 40-minute nap I took at like 4 o'clock. I don't know. Honestly, that very much could have done it where I was too awake. So, yeah, I was struggling to go to bed last night. So we got to do allergy shots. We got to pay some bills. Ugh. And then probably go to Food Lion and pick up those couple of things that I know I need. And whatever else I figure out that I might need for the week. Because I don't want to make a bunch of trips there. And if I don't go today, it'll be tomorrow. But I do need to make a trip to Food Lion. I'm going to check the flyer out and see what's on sale this week. Because, I mean, I probably need to go today so I can use some things for dinner tonight. But the new week with the flyer starts tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get some shop stuff done today. If I have time and feel like working on orders, then I will. But if not, those will be first thing tomorrow morning. And that gives people time to order today. That'll get done tomorrow too. Because I really want to get releases done today. Whether or not they go up today or they go up tomorrow is to be determined. But I really want to work on those today. So that's the plan. I'm probably going to get my allergy shots right after breakfast so that way I can get on with the day and not have to stop for stuff. So there you go. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I was going through my sticker stash because I wanted something different other than my leftovers I've been using, and I found this. This is from Perfect Prints Co. It's like a fairy kit. It's really pretty. So, and this one was designed for like a B6TN because you could tuck it in and, in the strings and stuff, which is really cool. But I used to make B6 kits like that too. But anyways, I thought we could use that today, or at least for a couple of days, because there's 6 full boxes, so we can get a few days out of that. So let's jump on in. It is a little bit later than normal, only because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to use, and then my husband called me before I could turn the camera on. I legitimately had gotten the phone in the mount and set up and I was literally like this close to pushing the button and the phone starts ringing. I was like, well, so took the phone down, answered it. It is what it is. The timing was impeccable because if he would have waited like 15 more seconds, it would have ended up going to voicemail because I'd have been filming. So I talked to him. He's getting ready to take a break, get a shower and all that. So he wanted to call me before he stopped. So yesterday I got quite a bit done. I did do some designing. So I have the July limited edition collections ready to go. I need to get those up today. I do have to cut them and take photos and do the listings, but honestly, that shouldn't take too long. I only did 3 collections this time because I'm later than I normally would be. And the 4th one that I would want to do would end up being, I was thinking about it. It was going to end up being one that would have been the first week of July. But then I'm like, people are going to want to use 4th of July kits. They're not going to necessarily want to use, a fun, wacky holiday one or anything like that. So it's like, and it literally doesn't give any time for you to get it in time to use it. You would have to order it like today when they put it up, and I would have to get it in the mail tomorrow. And then there's a chance you might get it in time, because especially lately, I have noticed I've been having orders that keep getting stuck in Richmond. Now, Richmond is about 2 hours from me, and that is the main hub coming out of here. And I mean, unless it's going south, then a lot of times it goes through Norfolk, but a lot of them go to Norfolk before they go to Richmond anyways, weirdly, but because it's opposite directions. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on up in Richmond. It's kind of frustrating. And I have one that's stuck there now that's been stuck for a while, and it's definitely getting frustrating. I hate to say, but luckily it's one of my PRs, and she's, as impatient as you get waiting for stuff when it's stuck, at least, it's someone who I know understands and isn't like going to harass me about it. She will let me know that it's stuck, but it's not like, so I think we're going to use like some of these bow dividers. I think this is a really old kit. I know she's not even open anymore, but this is a really old kit. Like, even if she was open, I don't think her kits have these bow dividers anymore. In her more recent kits, I don't think they still had those, or they weren't formatted like that either. So it's been a hot minute. This has been in my stash for years. I always struggle with doing these to-do headers when I put them up here, but they're in the kit, so I may as well use them somewhat. And it's probably still crooked as can be, and I will probably fix it 5 more times before the day is out. But right now we're going to leave it. There are 2 checklists here, and then there's like the checklist flags, but I don't think these are going to line up. No, they don't line up well enough for me to be able to use them over here. And I have enough to-dos that I'm not going to use this today, so we'll just Let's go with, I don't know, let's just do that one. So yeah, I did not go grocery shopping yesterday. I did put it in my planner, but then I was like, but I remember mentioning that I may or may not do it. And the reason I didn't was because I checked out the flyer. The new week for Food Lion starts on Wednesday. So I checked out the flyers. I looked for the new week ad, and some of the very things that I need to pick up are on sale this week that weren't for last week. So I'm like, well, if I can wait one day and save extra, then I'm going to. So it wasn't like I needed it exactly yesterday. So I waited it out. I guess we can use a today header because you know what? Why not? Let's go pink. We can put it over here. I don't like seeing that black through there though. This is a thinner paper. This is like a standard matte, so you're gonna see the you're gonna see through it. It's a thin paper, so that works. Trying to think. I can use one of these skinnies down here for my truck, which I would flip it, but then it would be upside down. If I use that one, it wouldn't be a problem because that pattern, but this one is, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to cover it mostly with a truck regardless. So, and this one just happens to be on white matte, so you don't see through it, and it is what it is. So, what do I need? So let's see. Today, all right, I grabbed these because I thought these would work really well, especially the yellow and the purple. I don't think we've used a lot of purple or yellow yet. Let's just go with purple for today. And see what today is. I would like to say I planned this, but I did not. Legitimately. I'm not kidding you. International Fairy Day. I didn't even pay attention to what today was. But the fact that it's International Fairy Day and I picked fairies, I don't know. Was it intuition? I don't even know. But I did not look at the wacky holidays before picking a kit. I promise you that. That just worked itself out. I don't know. I just was looking through my stuff and was like, what do I want to use today? Oh, this looks cool. Let's use this for a couple of days. That was literally my train of thought. I did not, and I was too unawake to a point where I didn't even realize I needed to write down stuff for. I almost forgot again to grab stickers for film and upload and trash and recycle. But I remembered right before I turned the camera on, which I wouldn't have remembered if I hit record on the camera when I was going to right before my husband called. So definitely had a few extra minutes to wake up, but was not awake enough to even consider the thought of let's see if I have a kit to go with today's wacky holiday. All right, so we are going to work on orders. We're going to work on releases, getting those listed today, and whatever else I need to do, I will write down in here. I'm assuming the paper cutter needs cleaning, as it usually does, and if it doesn't yet, it probably will by the time I'm done. So we've got groceries, trash and recycle needs to go out, and I need to film and upload today's video. I want to leave the skinny ones, and that's a bill due. So I have these I can use. These are the big ones. I don't have as many small ones, do I? That kind of stinks because that's what I use most. I use a lot of those. But let's put, I guess we're going to use a solid one for the quote of the day because I always feel bad when I cover up the really cute patterns and not just write over them. I don't really want to use a big box though because I don't need that much space for any of these other things. So let's, I guess, use these 3. I'm going to try to figure out how I want to put this, but I do want to, no, maybe let's put the blue one in between. I do kind of want to, I don't know if I want to do this like this, because then I could put a bow over top of it, maybe. And then this should have enough room to go here. If I space it out, yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to have to straighten up that blue one, but I just kind of wanted to try to put it down for spacing. Oh, that one's crooked too. I'm trying to line it up on the line, but sometimes. All right. I'll fix this one because it was just a temporary stick down. It wasn't like a, this is where it's going. There we go. I think that's good. All right. I don't think I need anything on here. I mean, there is a trash can, but I need the trash and recycle, so we're going to use that. So we're going to, this one's a little cut deep, which I think is why I've been using it. Hold up. This one's crooked too. Okay. One of the dogs across the street is making a bunch of noise. All right, so we got that for groceries. We're gonna film and upload. My hearing is still a little wonky from the ear tubes, which they said about a week. I'm trying to be patient. It's weird, but I'm dealing with it. And then trash and recycle. These are from Indiana Inker Plans. Love these from her. All right. I feel like that is all that I need for today, as if I don't have enough work to do on top of also filming, which will take some time, so, and grocery shopping. So I think we're good here, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. We're going to keep using this one. But first we got to put this down. All right. So yesterday kind of went off the rails a little bit, that I wasn't expecting, but it's okay. Oh, excuse me. I got off of here. I had breakfast and I went to Food Lion and actually did surprisingly well. Saved quite a bit. I saved over $20 and spent under $50. And I got more than I planned on because as I was walking down aisles to something else, I happened to notice the little hang tags for some sales on stuff. and was like, man, that is a really good deal. And it would be on sale and had a coupon. So I went in the app, clipped the coupon, and then went ahead and got it because I'm like, gosh, I'll eat that. So yeah, there were several things that I added to my cart that weren't on my list, but I don't regret it. And then I came home and I was looking, I was like, oh, I forgot to check, excuse me, Ibotta to make sure that none of the stuff was in there. Ibotta is a rebate app if you're not familiar. So you clip it's like a coupon, but it's not a coupon. You clip whichever ones you want, and then you can get cash back. Well, and my Food Lion account is linked, so it would automatically go through, but it usually takes a little while. So usually if I catch it right after shopping and go ahead and clip them, I'll be safe because it hasn't transferred yet. Don't try that with Walmart though. Walmart, if it's in your Walmart account, immediately after you shop, it's there. So you got to be making sure it's clipped before, which is what you're supposed to do. But Food Lion takes a little bit longer to show up like that. So, but anyways, while I was in there, I discovered a whole bunch of like the Tyson products, the Tyson frozen chicken patties, chicken nuggets, chicken dino nuggets, the like chicken tenders, the crispy and the southern style. Like there was a whole lot of those that basically come out to buy one get one free after the rebate, and I'm like, well, dang, those are some really good offers. I don't buy a lot of that stuff all the time, but occasionally I do, and it's something that's good for a quick meal, like after delivery day or something when I definitely don't want to cook, things like that. So I'm like, ugh. And I checked the Food Lion app and I checked Walmart. And of course, Food Lion is more expensive with them. So it wouldn't come out exactly to buy one, get one free. It would be less than that. And I'm like, no, to really get the most out of that deal, you have to go to Walmart. So I was like, man, I really don't feel like it, but I drove my booty down to Walmart. I went to the marketplace. I didn't go to the full Walmart. And I picked up some Tyson chicken. Now, keep in mind with Ibotta, you pay for everything up front, but then you get the cash back into your Ibotta account. And when you hit $20, you can cash it out. So if you haven't ever used it, that you do need to keep in mind. But with what I bought, I got back about $20. And I picked up like 2 extra things while I was there because one of them was going to be something I was going to get at Food Lion, but they didn't have it. So I was like, all right, let me just get that. And then the other, I don't remember. But I picked up like 2 extra things while I was at Walmart. I spent probably another $50 and got back 20 and some change, like $20.50 or something like that. And I don't like use my Walmart account when I check out. But what I do is I will scan my receipt into the purchase history of my Walmart account. And the reason I do that, I think what we're going to do, the reason I do that is because I do have some other rebate apps that are like Brand Club that are linked and will periodically scan for receipts. And that by having it in there, it'll automatically pull it in and I get, credit for it. Brand Club, blah, 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 blah. Brand Club is very, you don't have to, it can be confusing, but you don't really have to do a whole lot. It automatically will do stuff with that. So, because you have to connect accounts for Brand Club, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot of accounts. And unfortunately, Food Lion isn't on there, or I would probably make a whole lot. It rewards you basically for using a brand repeatedly. So if you're like where you use a certain brand all the time, you would definitely benefit from Brand Club. It's you unlock rewards every time you order something. You unlock some if you've ordered from that brand before. If not, then the next time you'll unlock. It's confusing. I'm not going to be good at explaining it at this hour of the morning, but it's yeah. I do have some orders I need to finish. I didn't expect today to turn into a couponing tips and tricks video. Sorry, that wasn't my intent. But my point is, I scanned my receipt into the Walmart app, and then immediately Ibotta picked it up, and I got my $20 cash back. It was so quick. So, yeah, I ended up doing more shopping than I planned yesterday. My wallet's feeling it. But those will last a while because it's not like I'm going to eat them every day or anything like that. Those will last a little while, and I'm going to grab, or am I? I was going to say I'm going to grab my reusable sticker book, but maybe I won't. I'll just put, see, same problem with these. They're so thin that it's completely like see-through, and I don't like it. I am going to go out doing deliveries, but I didn't finish orders. That was the point I was trying to make by letting you know that, yeah, Ibotta was having a really good deal, and those offers expired today. So I had to go yesterday because today I'm going out delivering. So I got to put delivery stickers over here. I'll leave room for that and not put anything else over there. Not that I have anything else to put over there besides the box, but I'm not worrying about that right now. I don't even have anything to put here. How about that? We'll probably just stick a, no, we're not going to use the pink one because I'm going to use the pink. I'm going to use this pink one. Let's use the blue one. Give it some color. I'm just going to slap a box right here because inevitably something might come up. I don't know what, because I'm literally going delivering, then I'm going to come home and work. So, I don't know. I got some orders done yesterday, but I had to get releases up. So I got releases up, did some of the orders, but the ones that are left involve 100% foiling. So I need to sit and foil is what I need to do. So those won't take too long, honestly, but I was tired and didn't get to the end of them. So that's literally it for today. I don't know what's going on today other than me going and doing deliveries and then coming back and working on orders. It is not a food bank week, therefore I do not need to rush home at a certain time to be ready for that. I can stay out delivering all day if it's good enough. If it's not busy enough, then I have orders to work on. Like I said, not that they're going to take that long. So, yeah. Anyways, this video is going to be like a million hours long because I keep running my mouth too much every day. So, if you like the long videos, you're going to love this one. Anyways, I'm out of here for the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. We're still going to use this kit. So let's see. Yesterday, well, it went. Yeah, yesterday basically really wasn't great for deliveries. Unfortunately. So I was out for 3 hours, roughly, from like 11 to 2. And that last delivery, I got one coming like half mile or so from my house. Here's my street. There's this other street down this end. And down the end of that street over here, you can't see me, down the end of the street over here, there was on the corner, there was a delivery. So that one was for like $10 coming over here. Of course, it was like 5.2 miles or something like that. But I took it because it was coming close to home, and I was over the sitting around for 20 minutes between every delivery. Like, I was out for 3 hours. Active time on deliveries was an hour. I only completed 5 deliveries in those 3 hours. That ain't good. So, and made like, I don't know, $12.50 to $13 an hour. It was rough. So, as slow as it was, I'm like, it's not worth sitting out here all day. So I quit at 2. Then an errand had come up that Dave needed me to do, which I only talked to him after I did my planner. So I ended up using that box. He needed me to run an errand real quick. So I did that. And then I came home and I had lunch and I got in the office and worked on those orders and that I had left. And then I don't know what else I did. Did something else. And then, yeah. By that point, it was dinner and relaxing for the day or for the evening. So, I got things done yesterday, which is good. It just didn't play out the way I expected it to. I was expecting to be out a lot of the day yesterday because a lot of times Thursdays can be pretty busy. Usually when I'm at food bank, helping with that, my phone is going off every like 15 minutes with DoorDash pestering me that it's busy and to, if I want to dash now. And I'm like, no, DoorDash, I don't, because I am busy, but it is what it is. I probably need to get, I was going to say I need to get some other headers, but I can use these like I've been doing. But I should have probably grabbed out my giant reusable sticker book anyways, because I need to do things like, I don't like that the Tombow is peeking out from there. See, when you actually have fingernails, except mine aren't that long. Some of them are that I haven't had to clip, but yet, because I guarantee you they'll break probably today or tomorrow because I said that. Oh, maybe I won't use the yellow one because there's a yellow checkbox. And I don't like to matchy match. I like to mix it up. Even though I don't know if I need to even have a box up here, but we're going to put it anyways. I had one Etsy order that came in overnight. So if I have any energy left after today, after work, I'll get that one done. It's just for 2 sheets of tinies. It's not a big order. So it should be feasible to get done, even if I have to cut it. I don't know if I have to cut it or if I have it already. If it's something that's already ready to go. If it's something that I already have cut, I may try to pack that up this morning real quick before I even leave, so I can go out in the mail with the others, which would be amazing. All right, let's see what I got. Let's use one of these. Can I use a big one? I'm thinking of using the purple because there's already a big yellow right there. A big blob of yellow. I know this purple isn't exact, but it's close enough. That'll work. Ugh. My ear feels stuffy, and I don't like the feeling, but I'm still dealing with it. If that's my only complaint right now, is that my ears just feel like everything's muffled and everything, because I'm still dealing with the hearing difference from the tubes right now while it's healing. It's National Chocolate Pudding Day. If you like chocolate pudding, today's a good day to go get some. And I do like chocolate pudding. You can either make some. Making it's easy if you use the instant pudding boxes. Or just buy some that's already made. I like to make it because then I can use like protein shakes or higher protein milk like Fairlife and up the protein in it. Yeah. All right. So down here, let's see if I can get away with not pulling out my reusable sticker book. Again, this is going to be annoying because this line shows through. We're going to try. Now, tomorrow I will definitely have to pull out stuff because we don't have any more of the bow headers. Only have two more of these headers. I mean, this week meals to buy to go. That's not really going to fit for me. And these are all the boxes I have left. So, we're going to have to use one for the truck. And then I need another over here. So I definitely need to put a box here. I could wait until tomorrow to try to get gas. But why? I'm at a half a tank. These were from Cheerful Planner Girl. She's no longer open. I'm at a point where I know Fridays are typically one of my busiest days. So if I go a good number of miles because I'm actively moving and busy, what's the point in running my gas down low and then having to either stop in the middle of deliveries to get gas or do it before I come home? What's the point of that when I could prevent all of it and do it before I go out this morning? And then I know I'm good on gas for at least today and tomorrow. So we're going to get gas today. And that's it. I don't know what else because today is Friday, which means it's a full day of deliveries. I will be out. Even if it's slow, I kind of got to ride it out till dinner because dinner time is usually where it picks up more on Fridays. And yeah, I need to be out. So yeah, that's my plans today. Go get gas. Go do deliveries. Delivery stickers will be here. I only did DoorDash yesterday. But if I have multiple, I have plenty of room for different apps that I may be driving on today. And yeah, that's it. Come home, maybe work on that one order. But, nothing much otherwise. So there you go. I'll see you tomorrow to wrap this up. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Apparently my voice is being a little wonky, but we're going to go ahead and keep using this. Oh my goodness. Allergies are the worst because that's the only explanation I got for you. Oh man, I'm sorry. You don't know how you sound until you say something. Yeah. I haven't talked. It's not like I was talking to myself this morning. I mean, I do talk to myself sometimes, but not usually first thing in the morning. It's usually like when I'm shopping and like, I need to get this and do that. And, well, shopping or sometimes when I'm working in the office and stuff like that. But it's usually I'm thinking out loud, essentially. Anywho, yesterday was a quite interesting day, to say the least. I ended up doing an early lunch because I was frustrated. I usually go until about 2 and then take lunch at 2 because that'll be when it really starts to slow down from the lunch shift. And it's also easier to get in to like Chick-fil-A and grab something to eat at that hour because it's not as busy most days. On occasion, it's crazy still in there at 2, but usually I can walk in and get my food relatively quickly compared to there it is. Other times of the day. So I was frustrated because it never really picked up. I did 2 orders all morning for a total of $16 and some change. in 3 hours. You could see my frustration for that. That's insane. The offers were few and far between, and a lot of what I was getting was terrible. So obviously I wasn't going to take it, or it was going into areas where I don't go into for good reason. So I just was waiting it out, and then and I tried moving spaces, spot areas where I was parked a few times too, and nothing. So I finally was like, I don't know, around 1:20ish or so. I was like, I'm done. It's time to go to lunch before I lose my mind. I found these. I thought these 2 colors would be good, from Keep It Simple Stickers, who's no longer open, has been closed for quite some time. Oh, come on. Oh, I still have a few of these. May as well use it. And that seemed to do the trick. Sometimes when I'm having days like that, something as simple as taking my lunch break is enough to kind of like reboot everything and make it better. I don't know how, but it does seem to help. So after lunch, it was probably 10 minutes. I waited, and I got up probably like an $8 to $9 1 or 2 mile delivery. Let's just use a yellow. So that kind of kicked it off, and then I got a decent Spark order. I think it was like $38. It was coming down towards my house area, but at that point I didn't care. I wasn't gonna stop and go home. I just was happy that I got something. Well, now I have to pull out the reusable sticker book, because if you can see, I don't really have much. I have this box we can use, but I don't have anything in the way of boxes otherwise. So I need a box for my truck, which I already found one. It's a yellow, but it's a color that actually matches. And then I do need something for here, because I have to do my YouTube video. This video needs to go up today. So, you guys, I kind of almost want to switch it, because I just found this pink one, and this one's skinny. It's like really skinny. And I would prefer the super skinny one down here. I always do like a little thin one down here. Even though, we're going to have yellow on yellow, but it is going to be what it's going to be, because I think I am more limited as to what I have that are more these light pastel-y colors, because I don't use them as much. So let's fill in some of this, and then today is sunglasses day. Well, if I'm out delivering, I'm wearing my sunglasses a lot because the sun bothers my eyes. So, I'll definitely be wearing them today. So that'll be celebrated. But we are supposed to potentially have storms this afternoon sometime. I'm hoping it'll hold off and let me do deliveries for the evening, because dinner shift is busier than lunch shift. And yeah. I digress. Anyways, we'll see what happens. If I have to come home early today because of weather, then I will. Gosh, my voice is terrible today. it needs to get itself together. But yeah, I ended up doing that Spark order. It was 2 customers. One was a pharmacy pickup and one was a grocery order that I had to shop and deliver. The grocery order was only like 33 items or something like that. It wasn't bad at all. It was a very easy shop. So I got that shopped. I got the pharmacy picked up. I was able to get all that delivered, and I drove back up to the hotspot area. And as soon as I got up there, I started running hard from there. It was fairly constant from there, right through to dinner and everything. And then to finish it all off, I got a $13 Uber Eats coming down a mile from my house. So it worked itself out yesterday. As frustrating as it started, it ended well. I did not get that order done because I do not have it cut. I think while I go sit and have breakfast this morning, I'm going to get that cutting and have those. It's one sheet of tinies I gotta cut. I was too tired after yesterday and all that, and being in the heat. It was another really hot day. So I think I'm going to try to get that one order done real quick this morning before I go out, because it will not take long, and get that in the mailbox. But otherwise, let's see, we'll put this down here for my quote of the day. Why is it upside down? It came off the page that way. The little fairies. I'm glad I noticed it, because it would have gone in my planner upside down too. The pattern was upside down on the page. No joke. Because I didn't turn it around. Interesting. Anyways, that's all I really got. I don't know what else to tell you. I worked all day. I came home and I relaxed. Had dinner, relaxed. Didn't do a whole lot. So, there you go. Today is going to be much of the same. Hopefully, I can stay out most of the day, but we'll see how it does with the rain and all that. Because if it's going to be nasty, I'm not going to be out. You know, I just looked over and saw this pretty pink box. So maybe we can just add that in there for whatever reason. If nothing else, it gives it some more color, except it's all pink. It's like all pink and yellow. I'm not opposed to that. There's a little bit of blue, but anyways, I'm going to stop rambling, get off of here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend, or whenever you're seeing this. Bye.